So guys, this video is for our brother Matthias Ezeaku. Matthias Ezeaku, yes, we understood the fact that you're trying to prove a point. We also understood the fact that you want to go back to your roots, according to you. Nobody is against you going back to your roots. And nobody is going to stop you from proving a point. But at this point, sir, with all due respect, I think you're beginning to constitute nuisance over this space. Yes, too much of everything, my brother, is very bad. Too much of everything is very, very bad. I don't know, you told us that you were once a believer, you were once a Christian. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what transpired between you and maybe the church you were attending, and all of a sudden you decided to go back to your roots. Yes, the people that are actually ready to join you in going back to your roots would actually join you. It's a noble thing to do. But to my own understanding, going back to one's roots doesn't mean condemning other people's faith. Do you understand? It doesn't really mean that you should be condemning other people's faith. What am I trying to say in the essence? Matthias Ezeaku, just yesterday we lost our brother, Junior Pope. And all you could do was to come out and type this kind of a thing on your phone simply because you felt you have a platform to do so. You typed that Jesus has abandoned Junior Pope without even thinking or asking yourself, what if my page was the first thing this person's wife, Junior Pope's wife, what if your page was the first place she gets to see or hear this news? How is she going to feel? Sometimes when we do something like people who are not actually reasoning from our brain. We do things like people who doesn't have number 6. Matthias Ezeaku, you went further to put up this write-up when you heard that Junior Pope didn't die, that the guy actually survived, like he made it. You said it was Saint Amadioha and Saint Genewano. That is what you guys are looking at on your screen that brought him back to life. Now let me ask you, you that is dragging people that they must run back to their roots, that they must do this and that, why didn't that your Saint Amadioha keep him alive up to date? That Saint Amadioha, why did his or her power or its power failed all of a sudden? Since Jesus' power couldn't keep him, your Saint Amadioha couldn't keep him also. Can't you say that you're deceiving yourself? Because you heard the guy was brought back to life. You said it was your Amadioha, yet he was gone as we were told. Let us stop deceiving ourselves and let us stop doing some kind of things that doesn't make sense. Those your write-up doesn't make any sense. In as much as you're trying all your possible best to move those that cares to follow you back to that route. Because I'm yet to understand what you mean by going back to your roots. I'm yet to understand what you meant by that exactly. Because to the best of my knowledge, Christianity did not stop anybody from practicing whatever he or she was born into. That is what I was born into is what I understand as my roots. I was born into Christianity, but that did not stop me from breaking kola nuts on my traditional wedding day. That it doesn't stop me from giving the elders their respect as is due in Igbo tradition. That will not also stop me from calling on Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Most times when I want to speak to my God directly, I pick up those sound and I said, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I said whatever it is in my mind. That is what I understood by my roots. I don't know any other roots that you're dragging us with by fire, by force. That we must follow you to this your roots that you have been rooting since. To the extent that you cannot even respect the dead. You cannot respect the dead. We are crying, grieving, soliloquizing. We lost a young, vibrant man. And all you could do was to use your platform that you were supposed to use to sympathize with this family. You're using it to tell them that God has failed their son, their husband, their father, Pope, Junior Pope. This is very shameful and very bad of you, sir. It's very, very shameful and very bad of you. You claiming now that no Amadioha brought Toya back to life. Yet, that your Amadioha couldn't also keep him. Then who is doing who? Who is doing who? You're going back to your roots. You said you don't want Christianity, don't scam Kobo. Do it in peace and near money now. Must you fight over it? People that know what they are doing they don't even need to make this kind of a noise. They don't need to do it this way. Because truth has a way of reviewing itself. You don't fight to get out the truth. You are beginning to deviate from the thing you started. You're beginning to deviate from whatever you said you're fighting for. This is not how to fight for freedom. If at all you're fighting for freedom, this is not how to do it. Do you understand? Whatever it is you said you stand for, you can still show it without constituting nuisance all over the place. That thing you're doing with your page is very wrong at this moment. You don't do a thing like that because that woman, the wife or the mother, or the brothers or siblings at all, could stumble into your page and that will be the first thing they will say. How do you want these people to feel, Matthias Ezeaku? No. Before you do things, learn to put these people in your shoes. Do you understand me, sir? It's very bad. Don't do things like that. We are soliloquizing at this moment. It's not something you laugh about. It's not everything that you laugh about. It's not everything that you do this your root stuff with. It's very bad, sir.